I'm Dan Jarms, and I am site administrator of the Master's Seminary, Spokane. I'm also teaching pastor team leader at Faith Bible Church. Faith Bible Church has a long history of training men. So we have had 20-some men go through seminary in LA alone, and now we have men here. And so that's just part of our tradition, part of our heritage as a church. The Master's Seminary has a long tradition of its own existence of supporting or equipping the church. So the seminary in LA is on the campus of Grace Community Church. So there's always been a partnership between the church and the seminary. So the seminary is not a purely academic institution. It is woven into the life of the local church. And now the Master's Seminary Spokane, like the other distance locations, get to do that in their various cities. Always the highlight for me is the personal interaction with students. And since I primarily teach the pastoral ministries classes, we're always talking about real ministry life and real ministry experience, whether it's the prayer life of the pastor when I taught on prayer, or whether it's leadership principles or preaching principles. All of these are woven in, and all of the students that are coming to us are active in ministry in their churches. So they're forming their philosophy and they're thinking about it. To me, that's just the most exciting thing, to watch the students who are active in their local churches put into practice and think through where they are in the scriptures, and then help them think through their trajectory. So often in rural communities, which we serve, the pastor, he gets selected by his church often because he's the most willing to do it. And maybe or maybe not, he will get training. His training is typically whatever books he reads and whatever's interesting to him. But he doesn't get discipleship from somebody who has thought through the whole pastoral life, church life, in a thoughtful or thorough, systematic way. So we hope to affect pastors who would get little training and essentially be left to their own whims without any shaping. We love that idea of being able to help them develop a full and robust theology in a rural setting. There isn't a full-blown seminary besides TMS Spokane in Spokane. So in order for a pastor here to be equipped at a high level, high biblical and theological level, he has to go online or he has to move. And if he goes purely online, he misses the disciple-making aspect of a seminary when you're on campus with it. And he essentially misses the camaraderie and the other parts of building a network of like-minded people. If you want to be able to handle God's word at the highest possible level, being able to build your theology out of the exegesis from the original languages, if you want to be around pastors who've thought long and hard about their philosophy of ministry and how that's implemented in the church, and if you want to be the kind of man who can raise up other pastors, TMS Spokane is for you.